He's a visionary. Anything that he puts his mind to, doesn't matter how long it takes him to get there, he'll achieve that.
Just to talk a bit about the foundation, what's coming next? My main aim is to take African culture, take brand Africa and showcase it around Europe and the world.
It's his smile, he's so welcoming and always open for ideas.
We need to figure out how to link it to football so you guys can come, right?
You know, there's no point being scared or frightened.
How much is this again?
What can I say? He's a hard-working brother.
Today we're going to talk about Oyelola and the Moguls. We're going to speak about Divine. We're going to talk about the London Motor Museum and our synergy with them. You want to order breakfast first?
Yeah.
You know what, in a way I was kind of hoping she wouldn't be nominated this year because I just thought it'd be overkill.
The avocado quiche.
He is very unique. I've known him for many years. And one thing I always remember and still have in mind when I think about him is his smile. He's so welcoming and always open for ideas and very supportive.
Right, so we've had some breakfast. We're now off to Mobo's. En route, we're going to stop off at a fantastic music store, Chapels.
Do it again, can't we?
Many times you're thinking big one project, millions. It's the small projects that you put together
Exactly.
that make the money.
He's a visionary. Anything that he puts his mind to, doesn't matter how long it takes him to get there, he'll achieve that. He's definitely been very inspiring, and I believe that, you know, he's just started.
More promoters were getting their foot in, then the artists thought, actually, we don't have to just go with you, we can go with anyone we like.
Right, so we're here at Mobo's, British Music House. Oyelola won her first Mobo in 2008, and it was an amazing experience. You know, it was at the Wembley Arena. We literally almost broke every crockery on the table. You know, we went crazy when she won. Okay, I think I'll go in a little. Yeah?
Third floor.
Now we can walk.
Okay. So you bring them to the show, yeah?
Oh, we're coming to the show. Divine, Oyelola. We're gonna get a table. You know, so yeah, it's all really exciting. So really exciting.
So they are your next big project?
They are the next big project. And then Governor B winning it gave them a profile, you know, across the world. We're in Russia and they say Mobile Award winner and everyone takes attention, you know. We go off to Nigeria and they say the same and it has the same presence. You know, so we're really, really appreciative and grateful for Mobile.
Yeah, at the same time, again, first of all, it's a joy. It's and again, people, you know, are all deserve the winners.
Yes,
you don't
yes.
get, you know, or just because you're a nice person or you know.
Yep.
Get to the first door, you're fine.
Okay, and we'll send you a link once it's edited as well. Yeah, thanks, Hank.
Cheers.
All right, bye-bye. Right, so you met Hank at Mobo's. Now we're going to go to Kick It Out, talk about their campaign, as well as speak to Stephen Sujay. He's an amazing guy, very eccentric. You're gonna love him. Hey, Stephen. Yeah, I'm cool, mate. I'm cool. We're just literally 30 seconds away, bro. All right, see you in a minute, bro. Not a camera. Not a camera, Sammy. Fourth floor, thank you.
Yes, sir. Nice.
No, I didn't. 3 days over here.
Yeah.
We didn't do it. Cool, this is DJ. Stevens, Io.
T's given the foundation is not just providing artists to perform on the night, which helps us generate funding, but whenever we do an event, he's always publicising it, he's tweeting about it, and he's sort of put it on Facebook, he's telling about his friends about it, and he's always getting certain celebrities to attend as well to sort of build up and big up the actual event itself. So he actually plays a big part in it. Any event that we take part in, he's always offering his services. He's always helping us out in terms of trying to get it out there, letting people know about the work we do.
Just to talk a bit about the foundation, what's coming next, because I know you're inspiring lives in Africa, you're inspiring children, and I know you're involved a lot more here in the UK. You had a launch at the Houses of Parliament, so just to see what's coming next, like where are you sitting at the moment? I'll tell you where we're at and see if there's any synergy going forward.
Well, the fact is that you mentioned quite a lot of things there. And one of the most important things you actually left off, which is quite endearing to us, is the fact that you and Yolanda and your team supported the foundation in September. I don't know if you must remember.
Yes, I remember.
You went through a list of things of what we've done, and you didn't mention that, so I'd just like to say thank you again.
No, thank you
to Yolanda, because the funds raised from that night has helped the foundation for the last 12 months.
Working on the next album. I was saying to Stephen, we're thinking of going to Jamaica to record the album in Bob Marley's studio.
Oh.
So yeah, that should be really exciting.
Bloody hell. I mean, can't get much better.
Yeah, I know. We need to figure out how to link it to football so you guys can come, right?
Of course.
Get some sun in.
He's a well-connected guy. He's cool, composed, very affable, very friendly, good to work with, and certainly someone that we at Kick It Out look to for advice and guidance, and we hope the relationship is reciprocal.
Yes. Mikwaba. As they say in Ghana. Yeah, good meeting, guys. Good meetings. Yeah. So now we're going off to the London Motor Museum. We're going to meet a good friend of mine, Francis and Quayne. Go shopping on some nice, really funky cars.
Oh yeah. I was speaking.
They do that as well.
They will have a show.
Live, yeah.
It'll be a live brand.
Yeah.
A live strategy.
Yeah.
I can't believe our trousers are actually matching.
The trousers are matching.
Look at that.
You're right.
How you doing?
Hi, I'm Francis and Quine, founder of Horizon, partner with my cousin Elo here at London Motor Museum. Yeah, T, what can I say, is a hard-working brother.
How are you? You good? Good to see you. Are the little ones?
Oh, they're good. That's
Cool.
Hi.
This is the electric car section. These are 1985 vintage electric cars. Today we look at them as new electric cars. It's time for me to go home. The first ever and the only wire spinners.
Nice to be your tour.
I have to say, I'm actually really. Oh wow! So that's the hard drive.
That's a hard drive.
This is amazing! Wow! You know, Francis, you planned this, right?
Wow.
This is.
This is how he rolls.
Is it?
This is
When you see
presidential.
those SUVs turn up, that's how they are inside.
How much is this again? Nah, I'm being serious. You don't actually know what you've done. Why did I come here? Why did I come to Elo? Why did I come to Elo? And he smiled. He knew it. He knew. That's why he walked us through and showed us the tractors.
He understood the spirit of what it was we were trying to achieve. As a principal, I like to work with Africans who want to put the good foot forward. And he was all of that. He was generous with his time, fantastic with his ideas. He got Yolanda involved, and we had the most amazing evening with her entertaining us. But everything was seamless.
So it's been a fantastic day today. You've hung with me, you've come with me to Mobiles. I have met Hank at Mobiles, then I went off to get some glasses, came to the London Motor Museum, came here to look for a toy, ended up finding a car for work, and now I'm going home to my bed. See you tomorrow when we hang with Anita in Imperial Wolf Jazz Festival. I worked with him for 8 years. He was actually my first ever client, and started back at uni. That's where I met him. And he was just the funniest guy on campus, and I started looking after him. Double Mobile Award winning saxophonist Yolanda Brown. Again, it's amazing to see Yolanda's journey and the path to success, if you like. There's no point being scared or frightened.
You have to keep believing. You can't, if you're chasing something and you believe you're good at what you do, and go for it, and the door will open. If it doesn't open, then kick it down. We're going to speak about Divine. We're going to talk about the London Motor Museum and our synergy with them. Do you want to order breakfast first?
Yeah. He's a visionary. Anything that he puts his mind to, doesn't matter how long it takes him to get there, he'll achieve that.
What can I say? He's a hard-working brother.
They are the next big project.
It's his smile. He's so welcoming and always open for ideas.
Talk a bit about the foundation, what's coming next, you know, because I know you're inspiring lives in Africa.
He's definitely been very inspiring, and I believe that, you know, he's just started.
If I Googled you, the first thing that will come up is artist manager extraordinaire. But I also know that you're a multi-talented businessman.
With this industry, I guess you have to wear many hats. You know, I love being an artist manager. I love organizing concerts, and my concert promotion ranges from an arena gig to a small jazz gig. My main aim is to take African culture, or brand Africa, I know you like that earlier.
Yeah, brand Africa.
To take brand Africa and showcase it around Europe and the world.
In the however many years that you've been a businessman, what have been your biggest fears?
Biggest fear is not being able to do what's in my head. You can have a dream, you can have the project, but not being able to act on it is the most frustrating thing ever. You know, there's no point being scared or frightened. You know, if you read books about all the entrepreneurs, numerous of them have been bankrupt, numerous have lost businesses, you know, numerous have had problems with family not really believing in what they were about to do. When I first started out, for my family it was very strange, because everyone in my family is very safe and secure. You know, my dad was, like I said, in the army, and he was a doctor. My mum was a professor. My sisters work in different fields, but it's all very safe. You know, and I was almost the first one that's like, okay, I want to work in entertainment. And I looked crazy for the first 5 years because there was no money coming in. You know, and then when they started to see my artists win awards, and they started to see the funds coming, and I was able to, it's a birthday, and I sent a check in the post, and they were able to start to see the brand grow. They started to, they always supported me, but I think your family are just always nervous for you because they feel like, why don't you just play it safe?
Because a lot of people are afraid of doing that one thing, taking that leap of faith, taking that risk. But you're not.
Well, I'm Christian, you know, and the basis of what I do and my faith is in God, you know, and I'm very religious. I go to church, you know, and it helps because you have a safe refuge, you know, within that.
I've seen Tokunbo move from one form of business to another, trying to make it, and indeed being a role model to many of not only his juniors but his counterparts.
You have to keep believing. You can't, if you're chasing something and you believe you're good at what you do, and I guess that's the key phrase. People don't like to speak about themselves because they think it means you're not humble, you know, but for me, you have to be good. You have to know your potential. You know, if you know your potential and you feel you stand out, then go for it and the door will open. And if it doesn't open, then kick it down.
The door doesn't open, you kick it down.
You've got
so many, I call them parables or phrases or whatever it is that are almost like a guide to success in your life. So where are you taking me today?
Where do you want to go?
I'm going to listen to jazz.
Let's go to the Imperial Wolf Jazz Festival.
Okay.
Let's see the double Mobile Award winner Yolanda Brown.
Planes are flying, trains are passing, and there's amazing music in the background. What are you really focusing right now in your career?
You know, there's always loads going on. You know, I work in artist management, as you know, concert promotion, looking to open a new chain of restaurants as well. So there's always something new going on every day. That's what makes this job so exciting. We're looking for new spaces for restaurants. We're looking to open a new chain, so we're just doing a bit of shopping. And we just walked past this lovely prime location. I've worked with Eddie Caddy, comedian and TV presenter. I worked with him for 8 years. He was actually my first ever client, you know, and we started back at uni. That's where I met him. And he was just the funniest guy on campus, and I started looking after him, took him from organising shows. And you know, when most people talk about managing artists, they make it seem like it's just a manager, but for me it's a partnership, you know, between the manager and the artist.
Right, so you give me just a little pattern, try it, you be the Jamaican man. You're Uruguay. Well, I'm not really scared, I'm not crazy.
That's the past. The present, where I'm at the moment, I look after the Mobile Award, double Mobile Award winning saxophonist Yolanda Brown. Again, it's amazing to see Yolanda's journey and the path to success, if you like. And it's amazing that after 5 years, really, her journey is just starting, you know. She's won an honorary doctorate, you know, so she's actually Dr. Yolanda Brown. She's toured the world. We're just in Mexico 2 weeks ago. We're here in London, and next week we're off to France.
Oh, wow.
You know, so it's just really cool just to see where a project is going.
You hear of Africans who live in Europe, in the Americas, in the Asias, and unfortunately, you immediately think of hardship.
Right.
But you sound like you are making it big around here. Be humble. I know you are humble, but be honest.
You know, it's funny, you know, I should get you to just say that every day, every morning. You sound like you're making it here.
Yeah.
You know, it's amazing, you know, because I'll go right back again. I was born in Cardiff, in Wales. My mum was doing a PhD over there and came over to the UK, went over to Nigeria straight after. And I was in Nigeria till I was 12. When I came here, I thought I was going to America.
Really?
Right? Because obviously growing up in Nigeria,
Yeah.
anywhere abroad is America.
Yeah.
So I came to London expecting cheerleaders, American football,
Like you've seen in the
basketball,
movies.
like in the movies and all the sitcoms, and I was absolutely disappointed. It was a struggle to start with because I
Yeah.
didn't know anyone here. I was staying with my sister.
Of course, yeah.
My parents are deceased, you know, so
Yeah.
I was living with my sister when I came over here, and it was just amazing just to see my profile in entertainment grow.
How do you cross over? I mean, you're telling me about going to Nigeria about 3 or 4 times in
Yes.
the last, or 5 times in the last 3 years. For somebody who obviously came to the UK at a very young age, I'm gonna guess that UK is what has molded you.
Yes.
But how are you able to cross over? I mean, when you get to Nigeria, it's a completely different place, a completely different vibe. You might be
Yes.
Nigerian, but they're completely different people. How do you cross over when you get there?
There are new rules in Nigeria.
New
You know,
rules, I
new
like
rules
that.
in a good way, you know, because
Yeah.
it's a different territory, it's a different space.
Yeah.
And I think if you understand that before you board that plane, then you're fine. You know, but it's amazing seeing music, seeing entertainment and culture cross over. For me, I always say this to my artists, gigs get gigs. You know, so the moment we worked on one project, you know, with Yolanda Brown specifically out in Nigeria, she was all over Nigeria and getting booked regularly to go out there. The last gig we did was at the Echo Hotel, you know, in Lagos with Kenny G, and it was just fantastic to see a venue similar to the O2 Arena here in London and absolutely packed out.
When you look at your career, when you look at what you have been able to achieve, where you want to go, where you are coming from, can you pinpoint at what time you woke up in the morning and kind of said, T, I've made it? What day, what time, where were you?
I was in Spain.
Really?
In Menorca, in Spain. I was sat on one of those.
Oh, one of these
I
boats?
was sat on one of those. I
Yachts?
had my iPad out.
Yeah.
There was 3G, and I was working. And I thought, this is quite cool. My office is on a boat
Yeah.
under the sun.
Is your name written on it?
Not yet.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
But you know, I think one of the most amazing things about people like you is, yes, you're from Nigeria, you live there at some point in your life, you're back to the UK, but you don't disassociate yourself from Africa.
Of course, no. I think Africa needs good PR.
Yeah.
I see Africa as a brand Africa, you know, and I think everyone that's African has African heritage, has a link to Africa, is married to an African, has met an African, you know, I can go on and on, has a responsibility to promote brand Africa.
Yeah.
You know, it's a beautiful place, the people are amazing, the culture, the food, you know, I love Africa and I do miss it when I'm not there, you know, but like I said, my modus operandi, you know, is to promote brand Africa in Europe and around the world.
Well, you know what? Africa is waiting for you, T. I mean, you've already taken over parts of it, you Nigerians and your fierce attitudes. But speaking about Africa, you say Yolanda was into Afrobeat jazz?
Yes.
And I have to remove my heels when I'm listening to her?
You're definitely going to have to do that.
I'm ready to do that now.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
3 words to describe caring, because I think it's very hard nowadays to find managers that really care about the person inside of the artist. You've got the artist, you've got the brand, but you've also got the person.
Well, that must have been a lot of work to put the guys together.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Definitely.
So at the end of a day like this, how do you feel?
On to the next one.
Yeah.
On to the next one.
You're
We celebrate
always
it
there.
on the night and then we move on to the next one.
Well, thanks so much, T, for allowing me to be part of this empire that you're building.
Oh gosh, thanks for hanging.
Yeah, it was fantastic. Free concert.
That's it.
With Yolanda Brown. Come on.
Next
No
time
brainer.
in Ghana, maybe?
Next time,
Nigeria?
Let's do Nigeria, Ghana, Togo, Ivory Coast.
Then Brazil.
And then Brazil.
Okay, let's do
Anytime. Thanks so much,
Take
T.
care.
You
Let
are
me get the
really
door
a
for you.
mogul in the making.
Thank you very much.
I know you don't like to hear it, but it's the truth.
Take care. Good
All
to
right,
see you.
You too.
Yeah.